to end this.
There are way more enemies around here than I expected. Remiel, how's it going on your end?
These enemies are far too strong. I couldn't possibly defeat them.
Abandoned mech beats first-generation Void Hunter. That would make quite the headline.
Speaking of which, your combat skills are improving rather slowly, aren't they?
For something I picked up so recently, I'd say I'm doing pretty well. I heard that, Pyroist. We should slow down a bit. Remy, wait, don't! We still ended up entering the singularity leakage.
Since we're here, let's finish this quickly.
All right. Let's handle this, Pyroist.
The wind is never gentle. The wind rises. Let's stir up some candles. All right. The enemies are dealt with.
After all that, Remiel, didn't we agree? Follow my directions.
Sorry. That was my bad.
I'm not like you, Remiel. You were right. That's why I've been trying to stay away from those dangerous singularity leakages. At the very least, I don't—
If you ask me, you're being far too hard on yourself. The proxies I've known, well, there haven't been many. But among them, what was it you all ended up calling him again? Ah, right. The predecessor of proxies. Look at it this way.
Thanks, Remiel.
It's not such a stretch. If you ask me, he's your complete opposite. Always convinced he can handle anything. And you're the sort of person who's already doing well. For a beginner, your combat skills have improved. I know many of your friends excel in combat. Don't forget, you're proxy. There are many things only you can do. As for the things you can't do alone—
Remiel, where did all that come from?
Oh my, I thought you'd—
Thank you for dragging us into a singularity leak.
For sharing a bit of old gossip about Joyous, of course.
Remiel.
Now that you're feeling a little better, the crime scene you're looking for should be just below it. As for finding a way through the singularity leakage—
Hey, I'm not the one being difficult here, Remiel.
Yes, of course.
I'll leave the fighting to you, Remiel.
Thank you. As you say, Mr. Proxy.
Are the enemies in this area actually increasing in number?
This hardly counts as a warm-up. Feels like we're really starting to get in sync, Mr. Proxy.
I can still keep up with you. If I push just a little harder. It's over. We should keep going.
Your stamina is just short of a passing grade, Mr. Proxy.
Up ahead. That's the place from Toby's memory. That's a strong ether activity reaction.
Master, I'm picking up ether activity similar to that of Toby.
In other words, the culprit used this mech to hurt Toby. Remiel, don't completely destroy it. It has clues connected to the culprit.
That's asking a great deal. Fine. Understood. Ready to dance with me? Insolent guests shall be killed.
Take them down. Torching Sun!
Eternal imprisonment!
Data cross-reference complete. Master, your current location matches Toby's memory record with a 99.73% similar.
Looks like the culprit's long gone by now.
Then I'll rest nearby for a bit. Data analysis isn't exactly my specialty.
Sure, no problem. Just as I thought. The culprit used this mech to implant potent ether into the Bangbu. And there's something else. I'm seeing traces of a virus inside the Bangbu.
Best be quick, Mr. Proxy. I damaged that mech's ether battery during the fight, so...
Huh? Why didn't you mention that sooner? Wait, what's this? A video? No, it looks like a photo. Huh? He's alive? No, there's no way. Serpico.
Huh? That image that flashed by just now, what was it? The culprit's face? I feel like I've seen it somewhere before.
I'm not sure, but... this mech's data is way too corrupted. Barry, can you recover that image from earlier?
Understood, Master. Locating.
Is it really? No, it can't be him. It's probably because I saw Truvia early, but... what if...
You look pale, Mr. Proxy. If we've gathered enough information, let's head back for now. Mr. Proxy... Wise?
Oh, I'm fine.
Wise, stay away from that mech.
The explosive device is
Close.
active.
I need to figure this out. Wait! The clue! What did you do?
What did you do? You have a death wish or something? Are you trying to get yourself killed?
Wait. I don't recognize these voices. Or visions.
They are the ones who once again defeated the enemy and brought new hope.
Belly. This commendation ceremony has far too many steps.
Everyone is watching.
If you're going to be so proper about it, then...
Next, please welcome Colonel Mike and Lieutenant...
Oh, wait. Why are you ahead of me, Belly? Shouldn't this be sorted by surname initials?
Because it's sorted by rank.
These are Remiel's memories. If I'm not mistaken, the person beside her is also one of the first-generation Void Hunters. And this one is...
That is all I wish to add regarding the experiment.
Relax, Sunbringer. You and RK have already explained the experiment to us nearly 100 times.
Then can you repeat it back to me, Remiel?
Don't worry, Sunbringer. I've memorized everything for her. I'll be watching over her during the experiment as well.
What do you mean, shouldn't? Belly, you're supposed to...
The Karma core sealed within the Void Hunter weapon. At the moment, as for further resonating with it, Professor Archie's experimental plan remains only theoretically feasible. Belliora, Remiel. Before the experiment officially begins, you may still back out at any time.
What are you talking about, Sunbringer? Of course someone would hold it against me. If I were to back down out of fear and throw away a chance that might let us conquer the Hollows once and for all...
Sealed within a Void Hunter weapon.
Ellie, you've been distracted today.
Nothing in particular?
Really? Then does that mean you stepped on my feet 3 times in a row on purpose?
Ugh.
Come on, don't be so tense. We don't get to dance together every day. Just try to enjoy it, okay? I know what you're thinking, but look at me. Because I know that in tomorrow's experiment, no matter what happens, as you always have.
Yeah. Just like always.
I'm sorry. I should have noticed sooner. Good night, Ellie.
Where am I?
You're in someone else's home, sleeping in someone else's bed. Please tell me you don't drool in your sleep.
Remiel? Wait, is this the Enna Gang's hideout?
Correct. It looks like you're still in good shape. That whole ordeal didn't scramble your brain after all. Tell me, what did you see? Now, don't go quiet on me, Mr. Proxy. Unless, are you perhaps a little too bashful to speak up? Worried you might be mistaken for a peeping Tom? I'll go first then. I saw you, your sister, and those 2 classmates of yours. What were their names again? Truvia and...
Serpico.
Oh, right, Sir Pico. So that's what happened between you all. No wonder you were so shaken.
Why? Why were we able to see each other's memories?
That is not a question I can answer for you. After all, I've only experienced it twice myself.
Twice?
The previous time was when I retrieved Thaumiel from within you. I was really caught off guard too. I had no idea what was happening. It felt like a flood of memories that weren't my own poured into my mind all at once. Though it seems you have no recollection of it whatsoever. Maybe you were already on the verge of losing consciousness then, and felt nothing at all. All right. It seems I am the one who'll be mistaken for a voyeur. For the record, I didn't mean to pry. So, can you tell me now? What exactly did you see?
I saw you, Colonel Vike, and Lady Sunbringer. You were talking about something called Karma Core. And after that...
Not long after that, Belly died. I killed her with my own hands.
Remiel.
I'm sorry, Wise. I know I was the one who brought this up, but I'd rather not talk about it anymore. It's getting late. You should head back to Amber Hall. Does everyone in that covenant of yours have this nasty habit of haunting people like restless ghosts?
I'm simply concerned about your mental state, Remiel.
Then this is the worst possible time to appear. I can at least pretend you don't exist if you just stay away.
Sorry.
If you are truly sorry. You knew all along that Faithen and I would. I'll take your silence as a yes.
Yes. I knew all along that he would have an anomalous resonance with you. But I'm sorry. I did not expect the 2 of you to see fragments of each other's memories because of it.
Fine. Since you are being so sincere. So, why did you show up this time?
After your previous encounter with Eldrada.
Perhaps. I'm not... Sunbringer.
What's your plan then?
My plan? Well, how about a short summer vacation?
Remiel, I'd hate to remind you again, but time is running out.
Though, to be honest, I know that storm you foresaw better than you ever will. And before it's finally here, But opportunities like this don't come often, so... And... at the final gift, she...
I've never seen Ramiel look that sad before.
You're finally back!
Huh? Belle, what's wrong?
How could I not be? You suddenly lost contact with Fairy down at the bottom of the retroflux zone. If Ramiel hadn't used your phone to let me know you were safe, I was about to grab Billy and Cecilia and come looking for you.
Sorry. That's my fault. I should have let you know. Wait, how did Ramiel know my phone password? Did she learn it back then?
So, what exactly happened after you lost contact with Fairy and me? You shared each other's memories. Can our ocular implants really do that?
I don't know. Nothing like this has ever happened before. But Ramiel said she saw something similar when she pulled Thaumiel out of me. I think Thaumiel and my ocular implants must have had some kind of weird...
True. Both times thought, but you spent quite some time with Ramiel before.
Yeah, that's true.
How about we go ask Lady Dracaena the night after tomorrow?
The night after tomorrow?
Lady Dracaena will be hosting a welcome banquet for the guests at the CCD reception hall.
Lady Dracena's hosting it herself?
Most likely. Otherwise, she wouldn't have scheduled it. I heard that there's another welcome banquet happening in Virium at the same time. When I went out this afternoon, I ran into Valina and Norma.
So there are still guests stuck in Virium.
No, Wise. There's no way that was Sir Pico. You know he already...
Yeah.
Wise... I get it, but that's all in the past now.
Hey, Belle, why do you look even more upset than I do? Anyway, let's leave the past where it belongs for the night. We should both get some sleep. We worked hard to get our schedule back on track.
Yeah, you too. Don't stay up late, and no scrolling under the...
Maybe I should take another look at the data from the retroflux zone.
Wise? Your light's still on. Still work. I told him to go to bed early, and here we are. Huh? These scattered papers here are...
Notice. These are drafts Master used to analyze the culprit's intentions. Additional notice. Master has been asleep for approximately 30 minutes. Suggestion. Second assistant, please refrain from...
I know, Fairy. I'll handle it from here. That's what the second assistant is for.
Negative. Correction. Second assistant will complete it under
All right. I'm counting on you then, first assistant. Fairy, give me a quick summary of everything we've established so far.
Understood. Displaying all current findings and analysis for second assistant. Finding 1. The culprit's victims share no common traits. Finding 2. Whenever the culprit implanted potent ether into each Bangbu victim.
So for the culprit, what matters was the time and location.
Affirmative. Based on current information, the most meaningful data is the time and location of each singularity leakage.
Fairy, can you pull up Airspace Patrol's recent records?
Understood. Accessing Airspace Patrol's internal network.
Wait, Fairy, why are you hacking into Airspace Patrol's intranet?
Too late, second assistant. Intrusion and search processes complete. A complete schematic has been generated for Second Assistant, with all singularity leakage times and locations marked.
So these circles mark where each singularity leakage appeared, right? The energy hub, the retroflex zone, the CCD. Oh, right. I remember now.
Affirmative. Such events exist in archived records.
Fairy, could you mark the locations of these reactivated singularity leakages as well?
Understood. Corresponding locations have been added to the map for Second Assistant.
The positions changed a lot. No wonder Lady Dracaena spent so long dealing with the CCD singularity leakage problem. Huh? Fairy, what's the significance of these overlapping areas?
Answer. These indicate multiple singularity leakages occurring in close proximity, both analysis. Under these conditions, multiple singularity leakages interact, causing the affected area in real space to expand accordingly.
So what you're saying is, multiple singularity leakages that appear at the same time and place can overlap? Fairy, can you reorganize this data again? I want to pin—
Understood. Generating new analysis results for Second Assistant.
This is it. This has to be it.
How long was I out? The fairy, I said wake me up after a bit. Huh? Belle, what are you doing here?
That's not important. Look at this. Fairy and I found out why the culprit is creating these singularity leakages.
What is this?
This is the location of the singularity leakage the culprit created last week. Each of these singularity leakages overlaps with the others, and the affected area stretches from the edge of Scommel Hollow all the way to Buastrom's main urban district.
So, the culprit could use this method to move something from Scommel Hollow to Buastrom.
Yeah, I think so too. The culprit's real objective is likely to move Gertablulu into Buastrom's urban district. When you encountered it before, it already showed a clear tendency to be attracted to singularity leakages.
Okay, but what happens after that? Once Gertablulu is moved into Buastrom's urban district, then what? And besides, if it's really inside the singularity leakages in Buastrom right now, why hasn't anyone found it?
Looks like we'll have to follow the trail of the singularity leakages and investigate on site.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Once it's daylight, Billy, Cecilia, and I will head to the energy hub. Maybe we can follow whatever traces are left and find a new lead. I slept pretty badly last night. Oh well. I should head downstairs and find Billy and the others first.
Boys, there you are. Belle already told us everything.
Now that's our manager! You found a clue on the culprit in no time at—
Alright, time to investigate the site. We'll head to the energy hub and trace the singularity leakages as they appear.
Right. Fairy and I will stay here and back you up remotely, just like before. Wise, if you run into the culprit or Gertablulu, don't do anything reckless, okay?
Don't worry, Belle. I promise I'll be extra careful.
We'll protect the manager too!
Yeah, don't worry, Belle. If anything goes wrong, I'll grab Wise and make a run for it. Oh, sorry, Billy, you're on your own, buddy.
No problem! A Starlight Knight always protects their companions until their dying breath!
Wow, seriously? Come on, don't say stuff like that, it's bad luck. Wise, we're here. Stay sharp, and if things go south, just run, huh? Where are we? Did we end up back in Buastrom?
It looks like an office?
This place feels really familiar. Wait, isn't this Lady Dracaena's office?
Huh? Lady Dracaena's office? So Gertrude Blulu came all the way here just to walk straight into a trap? But Lady Dracaena never mentioned anything like that.
Strange. We expected the trail of singularity leakages to lead into Buastrum, but why would it end at Lady Dracaena?
Wait! Footsteps outside! Hide!
You startled me. What are you all doing here?
Well, actually, Wise, you explain.
I see. A path formed by singularity leakages? I really hadn't considered that possibility before. If your speculation is correct, then Gerta Blulu is most likely hiding among the singularity leakages in Buastrum right now. And if that's the case, then it all makes sense.
Lady Dracaena.
Well, you see, a few nights ago, as considering that, together with your deductions, Wise, could I ask these two to step outside for a moment?
It's all right, Lady Dracaena. We're all friends here.
I understand, but this concerns Rose Califer's highest level secret, especially considering who these two are. A new Eridu public security officer.
An unemployed freeloader is a little harsh, Lady Dracaena.
Oh, I get it. It's the kind of top secret stuff where knowing too much means trouble, right? Maybe even getting silenced permanently.
Yeah, more or less. It's a bit complicated, so Wise and I will need some time to talk. Cecilia and Billy, you...
Right away! No problem, Lady Dracaena. Me and this robot vacuum will disappear right now. We already stopped listening.
Something feels off. Why am I treated differently from Cecilia and Billy? Is it something about my identity? Why would Lady Dracaena send them away like that? Should I call them back here?
What is it, Wise? Something on your mind?
It's nothing, Lady Dracaena.
Come here, Wise. I'll tell you what happened that night. That night, I had just returned to my office when I sensed an unusually strong ether presence in the air.
Now that you mention it, there still is a faint trace of ether in this room.
Aside from the residual ether, these documents were scattered across the floor at the time.
Lady Dracaena, are these documents connected to the incident?
Compare them with what you have found. Once you read them,
CCD Let's go.
that night,
Now that...
compare them with what you have found.
CCD facility renovation plans, personnel transfer records, Rosetta data daily reports. What's going on? My eyes just... Wait. And the ether isn't coming from in front of me. It feels more like... behind me. I knew it. You're not Lady Dracaena. What exactly are you?
Lady Dracaena. I'm Truvia from High Ambitions Corp. I'm here for our appointment.
Truvia, run!
Huh?
Truvia. No. No, 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 no! Move, now. Move, now.
Lady Dracaena, are you unharmed? Is that Miss Truvia?
Sigrid? Oh, thank goodness, just in time. Hurry, help.
Yes, Lady Dracaena.
This is my fault. I shouldn't have left her here alone with Wise.
Wise? Lady Dracaena, forgive my boldness.
Yes, that's what happened. What I mean is, I never realized there was such a deep... But I believe Wise must have acted on impulse. In any case, our first priority is to find Wise and get to the bottom of this. He just fled. Lindvern isn't here, so... Can I count on you to handle this, Sigrid? Sigrid?
My apologies, Lady Dracena.
Good. I'll leave that to you, Secret. And about tonight? Keep it quiet for now.
Yes, Lady Dracena.
Go, Secret. Go fulfill your duty. Find him. Arrest him.
Irois! Why did you pull me away?
Because she's beyond saving. Her wounds were clearly fatal. And that thing that appeared like Sunbringer. We cannot face it on our own.
Are you powerful, Pyro?
You're supposed to be powerful, Pyrois!
Are you sure? Do you really want to see the rest of Rose Galifer buried alongside your old classmate? Acting on impulse won't save her. Take some time to clear your head in the rain, and then go do what only you can do.
Something only I can do. But right now, I can't do anything.
You sure look like a mess. It's only been one day. How did you end up like...
Ramiel, why are you here?
The airspace patrol alarms have been going off non-stop. So, how did you manage to end up in such a... All right. If you don't want to talk, fine. But don't stand out here in the rain, okay? And if you don't want to go home... Oh, right. Amber Hall. In that case, why not come to my place for a while? If you don't answer, then I'll take your silence as a yes. All right, sit anywhere. Here's a towel. You should dry yourself off if you've got the strength. You can take a hot shower, too. There's a makeshift bathroom over there. Okay, fine. If you don't want to move...
Why? Why did you bring me here?
Hey, shouldn't you thank me first, Mr. Soaked to the Bone?
Thanks, Ramiel.
Since when did you become so obedient? If you really want to show your thanks. Here, it's your turn.
My turn? To do what?
Your turn to dry my wings for me. Hey, what's with that look?
All right.
You know, Wise, I've never liked rainy days. The rain always leaves my wings soaked and heavy. Shake as I might, I can never quite dry them. The same goes for taking a shower, though at least I can manage to keep my wings.
What wings must feel really uncomfortable.
Yes, honestly, it's miserable. My hairdryer is useless, too hot, and I start shedding. But I can't just wait for them to air dry. It takes forever, and I'm way too impatient for that. Besides, so, the best solution is a slow towel dry like this. But with the wind before, if I got caught in the rain...
Huh? Wait, why would you crawl into someone else's bed?
It was fine as long as I didn't get caught. Though, of course, whenever... And no matter how angry she was, in the end... Wise, do you know what New Eridu's records say about what became of Belly and me.
I remember something about an operation called the Day of Silence.
Yes, died in the line of duty. After all, for us Void Hunters, our first and only duty was to suppress the Karma Core inside our weapons.
The Karma Core inside the Void Hunter's weapons?
That's right. Remember the Enchainer I mentioned before? What truly sets them apart from ordinary ethereals is a special core known as a Karma Core. According to RK, a Karma Core differs from an ordinary ether core. The Creator made the Karma Cores, a power capable of rewriting the laws within Hollows. Back then, after a long and bitter struggle, we finally were able to bring down one of the Enchainers, RK and Sunbringer. They wanted to eliminate the threat posed by the Karma Core once and for all. In the end, they found a way to seal the Karma Core within Porceloy.
So, the power inside Void Hunter weapons ultimately comes from the Creator?
Yes, which is exactly why there are so many side effects. At the time, we were naive enough to believe that. So, when RK and Sunbringer proposed the plan...
Lady Sunbringer and Professor RK's plan?
Yes. Project Sunseeker. Simply put, it was an experiment that used vast quantities of Porceloy as a medium to partially fuse us Void Hunters with the Karma Core sealed within our weapons.
They fused you with a Karma Core. Then that would mean...
It meant we'd become artificial enchainers. No more enduring the costs of wielding Void Hunter weapons, and perhaps even achieving a stronger form to defend New Eridu.
So, it was in that experiment when you and Colonel Vike...
Yes. Belly and I were the final participants. Or rather, the final test subjects. Looking back, I wonder if Belly already knew the truth behind RK and Sunbringer's plan. Otherwise, she probably wouldn't have insisted on coming along. She's never been one to enjoy the spotlight. If only I'd realized what she was thinking sooner.
Remiel.
RK was extremely meticulous, always laying out careful, detailed plans. So, I can't say if the Karma Core losing control during the experiment was truly an accident, or if it was his cleverly disguised plan all along. But whatever the truth, it ended with the Karma Core spiraling out of control. And as for me, I partially fused with the Karma Core inside Thaumiel, becoming what I am now. Maybe, deep down, in the final moment, Thaumiel's power of controlling temporal patterns froze me in a state of near suspended animation. I didn't fully awaken from the sealed...
The power of temporal pattern.
Right. Remember my feathers? The Karma Core sealed within Thaumiel holds the power to halt the flow of time. And because I partially fused with the Karma Core, even without Thaumiel, but that little bit of power isn't nearly enough to take on those 3 Sunbringers. That's why I had to reclaim Thaumiel. Never mind. Enough about me. Still, now that I've told you so much, it's your turn.
Huh? My turn again?
To tell me your story, of course. Let's call it another round. You didn't actually ask, but I had a feeling you'd want to know. Now, it's your turn.
I wasn't actually going to ask you anything. You simply...
Fair enough. But once you say certain things out loud, or perhaps you'd like a little help getting started?
Serpico and Truvia. They transferred to Helios not long after Belle and I started there. They came from a prominent background. They were the adopted children of Mosient, the head of High Ambitions Corp. They were exceptional students as well, so it didn't take long for them to become some of the Academy's most talked about students. We were all studying under Miss Carroll at the time, and before long, we became close friends. Back then, we all had ambitious plans for the future, understanding the Hollows, perhaps even conquering the 6 Great Hollows. In our teacher's words, we were meant to seize the sun called Helios. Later, the 4 of us who ranked at the top became the only 4 people ever to have smart ocular implants. Then, during a performance test for the implants, I lost control. Sir Pico. He died because of me. When I finally woke up in the hospital, I learned that Truvia had been taken away by people from High Ambitions Corp the day after the incident. The next time I saw her was during the fall of the old capital. She was with one of High Ambition's rescue teams. Belle and I were seriously injured, but we still wanted to go back. We begged Truvia for High Ambition's help. We promised we'd guide them through the Hollows. I can't really remember what happened after that, but on that day at Helios. No. Then in Roscalifer, we talked about the past, but the way she spoke about it felt as though she were talking about someone else's life. I didn't know how to face her. And ever since then, no matter what I do, that gaze. I don't know whether it was Truvia's or Sir Pico's, or
perhaps the you from the past. The one who kept thinking, if only I'd done something sooner. Making peace with the past isn't easy.
Yeah, there won't be another chance.
Something pretending to be Dracena. Wise, what exactly happened before I found you? I see. So that means Dracena, no. Judging from the timeline and the outcome.
What's happening outside?
I'm not sure. Let's go find out.
Forgive me, but I cannot obey.
Is that secret?
I am afraid I cannot comply. I know Mr. Wise is here, and I have come to take him back.
Secret. She won't be easy to fool. Wise. Wise? What are you doing?
Secret. There's no need to pressure them. I'm right here.
Thank you for your understanding and cooperation, Mr. Wise.
But I'm sorry.
Well, since Wise has already stepped out into the open, I suppose there's little point in my remaining hidden.
Remiel. Now that is an unexpected development. Mr. Wise, Lady Dracena has ordered a search for you. As for this fugitive wanted for the attempted assassination of Lady Eldrada...
Just so we're clear, if you decide to make a move here...
How can you be so sure before you actually try?
I don't mind getting my hands dirty, but are you really willing to die like this?
Then speak plainly.
Very well. You really do take all the fun out of it, don't you? The Sunbringer inside the CCD was Gerta Blulu in disguise.
What did you say?
Huh? I expected that reaction from Sigrid, but you too, Wise? I thought you'd figured it out already.
That's quite a leap.
That is quite a story you've come up with, Remiel.
Oh? I was expecting something more along the lines of, or could it be you've suspected all along that the Sunbringer at the CCD might not be the real one.
What makes you so certain that it was Gerta Blulu?
Intuition, perhaps? According to Wise's account, they followed the trail of singularity leakage through the energy hub. Then the false Dracena showed up. That's when Truvia arrived. She saw through the imposter's disguise too. After that, Sigrid, Dracena ordered you to bring Wise back to the CCD and uncover the truth.
Yeah. Sigrid, I understand why you'd find it hard to believe.
I did receive orders from Lady Dracena. But what does that prove?
Let's put it this way, Sigrid. Before you arrived, based solely on Wise's description, I assumed Lady Dracena's karma core had gone out of control and turned her into an enchainer. But from what we've seen before, if that were the case, with that possibility ruled out, and considering Wise's discovery of the singularity leakages, it is entirely possible that either Gerta Blulu or Bashmu entered the CCD through the singularity leakage.
How could that even be possible?
It seems you have at least a basic understanding of enchainers and karma cores. I can't say how Sunbringer managed it, but the most likely explanation is that she divided her karma core into 3 parts. That would also explain why Gerta Blulu and Bashmu appeared at roughly the same time. As for why I don't think it was Bashmu, well, that's the easy part. So, either it was Gerta Blulu or a 3rd enchainer larva we haven't. It attacked Lady Dracena, and it succeeded. Just not completely. If I had to compare it to something, it would be like, 2 people fighting over the same controller, judging by the current situation. It seems Gerta Blulu has the upper hand.
That is still nothing more than speculation. And if Mr. deceived you, then none of your conclusions would hold.
It's true. I have no way of proving that I wasn't lying.
It's all right, Wise. I believe you. Remember the rules of our little Q&A game. And besides, Sigrid, you've heard us out this much already.
What is it you want to talk about?
Why, how to get that poor little Sunbringer out of her current predicament. There's too many eyes out here. We should speak inside.
The retroflux zone. I never would have thought you would be hiding here.
Oh?
I never expected the Airspace Patrol surveillance network to have such a glaring blind spot.
Would you call it that? Before all this, I wouldn't have believed anyone would willingly live in the sewers with—
I was pretty shocked when I first got here, too.
All right, let's save the small talk for later. Let's discuss how we're going to deal with Gerta Blulu. First of all, the enemy has already taken control of the CCD. In other words, we can't communicate with anyone through electronic means right now.
Lady Dracena did give orders to keep a close watch on any unusual communication signals within the island.
See? The enemy is already starting to show the cloven hoof.
Go on.
Dealing with it wouldn't actually be difficult. Even I can't be sure I could bring it down in a single strike. None of us knows how deeply it has fused with the karma core. If we act rashly, worst case, everyone in Roskalifer ends up witnessing Lady Dracena turn into an ethereal. And by then, even if we manage to save Dracena—
I never thought you cared about Roskalifer's order and stability.
Why wouldn't I?
Remiel's right. We need a way to keep the imposter contained without drawing any attention. Sneaking back into the CCD again probably won't work. Unless we could somehow lure the imposter out of the CCD. Remiel, Sigrid, I know how we can deal with the imposter without drawing anyone's attention.
Oh?
Please, go on.
Tomorrow evening, the CCD will be holding a welcoming banquet for the island's guests in its reception hall. Lady Dracena is scheduled to host it herself.
That does sound promising.
But, Mr. Wise, with so many guests around—
What if a singularity leakage were to appear at the exact moment the imposter makes an appearance? Or rather, a passage formed by multiple singularity leakages. And if there are no airspace patrol soldiers near the hollow at the time.
I am starting to lose track of what you mean, Mr. Wise.
Yesterday, Remiel and I found the culprit's crime scene at the bottom of the retroflux zone. I think I can make something similar, as long as we keep it under control.
Fighting fire with fire.
Yeah, as long as we have stable hollow observation data to run. Oh, wait. No, I don't have the HDD with me. And I can't contact Bell or Ferry either.
Uh-oh. That look on your face tells me something's wrong, Wise.
If you are concerned about obtaining stable hollow observation data, there is a derelict area known as Rosewick within the Scommel Hollow. During patrols, we discovered equipment there that is similar to what the CCD uses to process Rosetta data. However, due to their excessive size, they were left abandoned on site and never retrieved.
If the equipment is still operational, we should be able to make use of it. Most of the Enna Gang's main boo used to be CCD data boo.
Don't you remember? In their eyes, those 3 Sunbringers are... Anyway, leave this to me. That leaves one final question. How are we supposed to get into Scommel Hollow without tipping off the imposter?
Why are you both suddenly looking at me like that?
Oh, nothing. I simply thought...
At first light tomorrow, I can also pretend I never saw you tonight. And if I discover that everything you have told me is false... Before I leave, there is one final matter I would like to confirm with you, Remy.
Mm-hmm.
You once attempted to assassinate Lady Eldrada.
Because none of them are the Sunbringer I'm looking for. To me, they're no different from this city in the sky. I simply don't want to stand by and watch the things my friend cherished be destroyed by monsters from who knows where.